Hello and welcome to the Asian Food Diary. Today, we are diving into something truly special, making our own fermented fish paste right at home. It's a journey into some serious kitchen magic, where we'll see how a little bit of patience can unlock the most incredible flavors. Okay, just imagine this, a flavor that's super tangy, deeply savory, and just packed with that amazing fifth taste we all love, umami. You know, that rich, almost meaty flavor. And what if I told you that you can create this incredible delicacy with just 3 simple ingredients and the magic of time? Yep, that's it. Let's get into how we can make this happen.
All right, let's start at the very beginning. We're calling this the simple trio. These are the humble ingredients that are going to be the foundation for this amazing flavor transformation.
So, what are these magic ingredients? It's just Basa fish fillets, some day-old cooked rice, and coarse salt. Seriously, that's the whole list. Now, you could use other types of fish, but Basa is super easy to find, and it gives a really fantastic result. So it's just perfect for getting started. First up, the star of the show, the Basa fish fillets. You're going to need about 1 kilogram. This is really the heart of our paste. It's all that protein that's going to break down and completely transform during fermentation. Next, we've got our rice. We need 500 grams of cooked rice. But here's the trick. It has to be day old. You'll want to make it the night before. This lets it cool down and dry out just a little bit, and that is absolutely crucial for getting the right texture and helping the whole fermentation process along. And our third and final ingredient, 100 grams of coarse salt. Now, the salt isn't just for flavor, not at all. It's kind of like the guardian of this whole process. It does the super important job of pulling out moisture and creating an environment where only the good bacteria can do their thing. It's what makes the magic happen. Okay, so now that we have our ingredients ready, let's get our hands dirty. This is what I like to call the art of the mix. It's the active part where we combine everything and really set the stage for fermentation.
So the prep really breaks down into 3 simple steps. First, you gotta wash and then pat those fish fillets completely dry. I mean completely. Excess water is the enemy here. Once they're super dry, you mince them up really finely. Then comes step 2. You knead that minced fish with the salt. And finally, you mix in that day-old rice. Easy enough, right?
Now, the most important part here is the texture. You're going to need all 3 of those ingredients together by hand until the whole thing becomes sticky and, well, cohesive. It all has to come together. This is way more than just mixing. You're creating this one unified mass where everything is perfectly combined. You will literally feel it change under your hands as you work it. All right, we've done the hard work. Now we're moving on to the patient press phase. This is all about passive fermentation. Our job now is to set up the perfect conditions and then just let time and nature do their thing. So, how do we play the waiting game? Well, step 1, wrap that mixture up as tightly as you possibly can. Traditionally, you might use banana leaves, but hey, plastic wrap or a thick plastic bag works great too. Then you press it with something heavy. And step 3, this part is so important. You have to drain the liquid that comes out every single day. Don't forget. So you might be wondering, why the heavy weight? Well, this is where the science comes in. Pressing it down squeezes out all that extra moisture, which creates an oxygen-free environment. And that is the perfect condition for the right kind of fermentation to kick off. It's what develops all those complex, tangy flavors we're looking for. So what can you expect over the next few days? Let's look at the timeline. On day 1, you'll start to see liquid forming as the salt does its job. On day 2, you'll poke some small holes and drain that first bit of liquid. Then by days 3 and 4, you'll start to notice this really tangy, amazing aroma. That's how you know the fermentation is really kicking into high gear. And then by day 5, it's ready. Your patience has officially paid off. And now for the best part, the umami reveal. After about 5 days of waiting, it is finally time for a taste of success. Let's take a look at the final product and talk about that incredible flavor we've unlocked. And here it is, this beautiful, naturally fermented fish paste. It's not just sour, you know? It's this really complex blend of tangy and savory notes all at once. And notice that pale color? That's completely natural. We didn't use any artificial coloring, so you know the taste is just pure and authentic. So, the main thing to remember is that with just a few simple things, fish, rice, and salt, you can create something truly extraordinary. And it takes less than a week, especially if the weather is on the warmer side. It's just a beautiful example of how an ancient process can turn the simplest ingredients into the most amazing flavors.
You know, this whole process is just a tiny peek into the incredible power of fermentation. It really opens up a whole new world of flavor and tradition. So the real question is, now that you've seen just how easy it can be, what kind of culinary magic are you going to unlock next?